Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? It's Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. All right, guys and gals, this is a knife that people want to see tested, and let me tell you something, we're going to test this out. In front of you, you see the Takumitak. Takumi is the name of this knife. Model number TKF208SL. We are putting this bad boy to the test. All right, Legionnaires, what are you guys carrying? What's your EDC? What is in your pockets? Today, I am carrying the SOG Tellus FKL for frame lock. Badass pocket carry, awesome outdoor blade. What do you guys got? For the guys and gals of the U.S. military, staying sharp and holding the line, we appreciate you guys and gals. Enjoy the video. Quick specs. Now, before I get into it, just make sure you go check out the Takumitak website. Great website, plenty of information, lots of details and other models of knives, but an impressive website for sure. All right, so we're looking at a overall length of 9.5 inches with a blade length of 4.5 inches, handle length 5 inches. It does come with a kydex sheath. The weight of the knife is 11.2 ounces. It's a drop point blade in a D2 material with a hardness of 61 to 62. It's a nice thick blade at 4.71 millimeters to 4.93 millimeters. The blade grind is flat. It is a plain edged, beautifully polished G10 handle material in black. And we are good to go, troops. Now, in front of you, you see that huge log. I'm putting this thing to the test. You guys requested this knife to be tested. That's what I'm going to do. Great, let's do a close-up and then we'll get started. Check out this piece of wood right here. Okay, found this. It's gnarly, it's dried, it's seasoned, and I am definitely going to put this knife to the test and see what it can do. But let's do a close-up real quick. Check out this beautiful blade. I love that flat grind. I love the drop point. It is awesome. They got a nice fuller over here, but the blade shape and design just looks fantastic. It's got a generous sharpening choil, okay, with a small little guard. All right, some nice jimping over here. Now, at first on my Legion Live, and you could check that out, you know, I thought this was a little smooth, but it's not so bad. And I'm telling you this because right back here is definite hot spot. As I'm holding it and I was mock chopping, I could feel some hot spots. Okay, beautifully done G10 handles, all CNC machined, massive thick blade. Check this out. Okay, yeah, I'm just digging this knife a lot. I really like it. Just fantastic. Okay, now last time I forgot the sheath. I don't want to forget the sheath. Beautiful, high quality kydex sheath, taco style with the Takumitak name and logo. All right, it's got some rivets to hold the taco sheath in place, but you could wrap it up in paracord if need be. And then it does come with a tech lock. All right, opens up, adjustable, scout carry, vertical carry. Okay, you can also move these pieces right here to adjust your belt size, or you can remove them completely. Maybe you have, you know, a military belt that's pretty large. Awesome knife. We got a lot of work to do. It's going to be a long video, but I need to put this knife to the test. You guys and gals requested it. We're going to put it to work. All right, I'm definitely wearing gloves because I have a feeling there's going to be some hot spots here. So I am going to utilize this lanyard that I just put on. All right, I know it's a small blade, but again, there's a lot of people who want a proper review of this and test. Well, okay, I'm going to give it to you. Yep, you could hear how dense this piece of wood is, okay? Now I'm just going to keep a little quiet, troops, because I need to concentrate on this piece. The lanyard hole is sharp. I already can see that the lanyard is starting to fray a little bit. I just got to watch Okay, it is sharp and it's already cutting through the lanyard. So I might have to replace it or maybe not even use it. I'm not sure yet, but we'll keep on going. Okay, because it's so small and very well balanced, not heavy in the front or in the rear. I do need to choke up a little bit, towards the end of the knife handle to get the proper leverage. But we're going to keep on going, okay? Again, this is going to probably take a little bit of time, so I definitely suggest that you guys and gals relax, grab some popcorn, and enjoy this show. You know what? I might even do a little bit of batoning just for the hell of it, okay, to help with this process. But I did grab a nice dense log, and again, there's not a lot of reviews or hard use reviews that I remember searching for. So I'm hoping that I can bring this to you guys and gals, this hardcore review. Yeah, this log is a serious hunk. Okay, it already broke. See how sharp that is? So that is very sharp over here. That's a bummer. All right, so I'll see what I could do with it without the lanyard, okay? Definitely, I'm definitely gonna have to pause this to put on a new lanyard, because even with the gloves, it seems to be slipping out of my hands, chopping something this small. But you know what? While we're at it, what I'll do is, I'll do a little bit of batoning. Let me position this camera a little bit better so you guys and gals can see what we could do here. Wow, look how deep that just went. Oh, that's a nice chunk right there. Look at that. Cool. All right, good. So we'll do some of this V-notch batoning. Wow, I'm hitting this real hard and the knife is bouncing back up on me. So hard piece of wood for sure. Now you can see how deep that's going in. Woo. Let me pick that up. That's going in nice and deep. You can hear the way that is just thunking down on this piece of wood, but the knife is definitely going through. Now, I'm not holding back, all right, troops. Okay, you could see the scuff marks on the G10. No rolls, no chips, no nothing. So looking good so far. There we go. Nice and easy. Trying to get this in nice stable position. I mean, look how deep that's going, okay? Look how deep that's going. All right. Now I'm doing this because, I want to show hard use with this knife. All right. All right. Good. Thank God I didn't get that on the floor. Look at that nice deep cut right there. Now I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put another lanyard on here and resume chopping in a minute or two. Okay, but I want to just baton this little area and just show you guys and gals capability of this knife, because I had high hopes for it. Look at that. Nice little chunk. You guys are witnessing this for yourself. All right? Because I know there's going to be a lot of knife Karens out there. Yes, knife Karens. Oh, you abuse your knife. I don't abuse my knife. Well, it's a knife test. Okay? So, if you're one of them, move on. This channel is not for you, nor this video. Okay? Always biting more than I could chew. What are you going to do, guys and gals? But I need to show you guys that these inexpensive budget knives are worth it. Okay? And for those who can't afford more expensive knives, man, I'm happy to show you. Okay? I am really happy to show you these budget blades. I mean, this you can find for 60 bucks. I thought you could find this for 50, but I didn't see anything for 50. Look at that nice deep chunk right there that I'm going after. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. I'll do a little side-to-side action. Okay, a little prying. Let's see. Looking good so far. Okay, I'm going to take a break, put another lanyard on here, and continue on. I want to do a little bit more chopping with this. All right, troops, we're back. I did a little bit different configuration. I wrapped up the paracord around the lanyard hole. Then I made a loop over here, and then the large wrist loop. So let's see how this will hold up. I'm no expert of lanyards, but I figure let me give this a try. Using some common sense, we'll see how it works out. So let me put this on my wrist, and we will get started again with chopping. As you can see, this is some chopping and some batoning, and it's doing real well. Let's continue with chopping. Actually, you know what? I got to tell you guys and gals, the batoning seemed to be a little bit more effective, particularly with this knife, because again, this knife is so well balanced. Okay, let me wrap this around my wrist a little bit better. This knife is so well balanced that it's not front heavy, so the chopping becomes, a little bit more laborious, but it's still doing it. I mean, it's just chopping away. I might go back to doing some more batoning. I also want to chop, and we're going to do a little edge retention test in a second or two. Man, this is some tough hardwood. Definitely seasoned, so I found a really nice piece to test out this awesome knife. Wow, this is just eating away at this wood. Yeah, it looks like that's working, so far so good. As as you can see, layer by layer, the knife is peeling away this wood. Now let's see if it's still sharp. Okay, while we're at it. Okay, just made a nice little curl over there. There you go. See the nice curl? There you go. Nice. I'm going to choke up now. This is not a finger choil, but since I have the gloves, why not? Give it a go. There you go. Look at that. So, still sharp, which is good. I say we keep on going. All right, look at all this. Now, it's a good thing I'm wearing the gloves because I have to say that, you know, it's the handle is a little rough, but not so bad. But with the gloves, I'm getting a very positive grip. Obviously, doing the job. All right, look. I'm going to do some more batoning because it was way more effective than the chopping. All right, batoning again. Let's do it. Okay. You guys, look at that. Look how deep that went in. So at least you guys and gals know I am putting this knife to the test. I'm not bullshitting anybody over here. Now look, I have a saw, right? But I'm a knife tester. So if you're new to this channel and you think I'm nuts, just remember, it is a knife channel. And if you look at the beginning of the video, I had a saw on top of the piece of wood. But, you know, you're always going to have naysayers out there. Beautiful. So far, so good, troops. I'm figuring that this is a good test. All right, well, I accidentally just chopped my end of my lanyard. No big deal. It needed to get cut anyway, so I just didn't want to waste too much time. As you can see, I'm going all the way around trying to get this thing cut right here, okay? See those big two lines right here. And so far, this blade is taking some serious heat, man, let me tell you. All right, because I am not holding back. There we go. Doing a little prime for you guys and gals, okay? Nice stout blade, nice thick tip, no bend. And the prying is going good so far, okay? Look at all this. That's good for the fire right there, okay? And look at the knots. Check it out. There's knots throughout all this wood. Look at that piece right there. Let's go through this. There you go. Gone. Look how deep that is. Damn. Nice. There it is. Look at the knot. It's still there. Let's get rid of it. Definitely, you know what? Definitely this would be a perfect combat utility knife. You know what I mean? Perfect. I mean, the edge is still looking good. It's straight. No rolls, no chips, no nothing. From what I could see. All right, let's keep going. It's going to be long, troops. So whether you decide to stay or not, I have something to prove about this knife. There's another chunk right here. Okay? Now look, I have no illusions. You know, I'm testing this knife out once, and then I'm going to use this knife like a knife moving forward. But look at those chunks that are coming out. All right? Just getting in deeper and deeper. Okay? Definitely using every part of this blade I can, since it's so thick and small, you know? Trying to do some sidewards prying. All right. Bear with me, troops. Okay, look at that. Starting to get a little tight in here for the baton. I'm gonna have to do it different ways. But as long as you guys and gals see that I am getting through it without any damage so far up to this point to this knife. I see some scratches, but no major damage, no nothing. And look at that so far. Look at that. Look at that. Just amazing. Let's do this. Okay. Looking good. Try and get you guys the best view possible. Okay. And being careful all at the same time. Okay, look at that. Look at all those chunks that are coming out. Okay, we are getting there. Okay, still no rolls, no dents, no chips, just some scratches. I would expect that for this kind of hard use. Chunk. Okay. Now I'm banging on the handle, all right, banging the spine. Okay, just want to show you guys. Check it out. Make sure I get this into frame. All right, look at that. Just some scratches, like I said. You know, there is absolutely no rolls, chips, or any form of damage. Just some scuffs on the G10, and that's about it. Okay, look at that, it's starting to fray. That's a little bit sharp right there, that hold, that lanyard hold. And a nice new spot. It's a nice chunk right there. Excellent. Okay, look how deep that is. Okay, beautiful. Let's bridge the gap over here. And it'll be the beginning of the end for this enemy. Look at that. Okay, doing a little bit of side work, back and forth with the blade. Okay, look at that. Chunks coming off. All right, we are almost through. And I hope that those who have not seen a hard use video of this knife, that this meets your expectations and that you would consider this knife, as well as some other budget blades out there, some consideration, even if it's just for your collection. Beautiful. Beautiful. The Takumi is doing the job. Okay, let's see. Now, the only reason why I am batoning this rather than chopping is because, again, let me reiterate, is that the knife is very well balanced, okay? It's not front heavy, it's not rear heavy. So the chopping was a little laborious, it was taking some time. So that's why I decided that it's a good idea to do the batoning, which is, a great test, So again, it's going to be a long video. I'm just hoping that you guys and gals will watch through this, right? Help out the channel. So it's short blade, although effective, kind of has a hard time chopping through something this big. But again, I'm testing out the knife. There's not a lot of hard use videos of this knife, and there were people out there who couldn't wait for me to test it out. And that's what I'm doing. So all right, let's just get it down to a smaller core. And you can see with every hit, it just keeps on going nice and deep. And right after this, we will do a sharpness test. All right, for everybody. But I'll tell you what, man, so far, this thing has been kicking some ass. I don't know about you guys and gals, but I love a nice, stout, robust blade, You just see the chunks are just coming off. There you go. I might go back to chopping just for the hell of it. All right. Okay, let me just put this down for a second. Check out all those chips. And we are at the core right now, all right? We are almost there. And I say about a good, what, 80% of this has been batoning, some chopping. Let me continue with a little bit of chopping. Maybe I got it wide enough where I can get my short blade in there. Just give me a second, troops. Let's see if we can finish this off with chopping. The batoning is definitely way more effective. But I kind of want to see if I can get through this. That's hard. That is a hard piece of wood in here. Let me just tie this around my wrist a little more. Get a little bit more leverage. There we go. Thank God it's nice and cool today. Beautiful breeze. So it's good. It's a good part of this summer. Just got some sweat in my eyes. All right, you know what? Not a very effective chopper. Okay, I have to be honest with you guys. You know, it's too short of a blade and not heavy enough in the front for it to be a chopper. But of course, it's doing it, and that's because it's still sharp. Okay, this blade is sharp. So, the hell with it. You know what? We'll keep on chopping. It'll look good for a short. Get smaller and smaller, troops. I definitely picked the right piece of wood to test out this blade, all right? We're almost there. It's so loose that it's ready to come off. Ready? There we go. Sick awesome. Insane. Sick insane. Okay. Still no damage, okay? There's nothing going on with this knife. Now, I know there's going to be a long video, but I've got something to prove. Okay, so I am going to try batoning, okay? Plain and simple. I know it's long, but there's a nice little knot right there. I'm going to go through that knot, and I'm going to see if I can split this piece of wood into at least some quarters. Okay, nice and deep. It's starting to split the wood. Okay, nice and easy to get this out. Oh, it's even cutting at the same time, which is good. Let me safely get this out. Okay. All right, it is splitting the wood. So we're just going to keep on going until it, you know, makes halves and quarters. All right. So thank you very much for your patience. Definitely a hard-ass piece of wood, boy, let me tell you. Hard-ass piece of wood. Wow. All right, look at that. Even the guard is inside the wood. Just making sure I'm careful. Damn, that's in there. So at least you guys and gals know I'm not playing around over here. Okay? We're going to keep on going. My baton is just getting decimated. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Safely caught it. Let's make sure. Wow, this thing is a tough piece of wood, and it is a good test. Ooh-wee. Starting to split the wood. Starting to, but this wood is so dense and so hard, man. Wow, is all I got to say. Look at that. Whew. All right, you know what? This knife is looking real good, man. Okay, look at that curl. Look at that. Look at those big pieces. Those huge curls that I am making. Well, at least I know that the D2 heat treat is done right. I mean, so far so good. I haven't busted it. I'm impressed, you know, for a budget blade. Okay, so without further ado, yeah, you know it, troops. I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to cut this. I want to cut it in half. All right. I'm going to start in the front again. You see, it is a hard ass piece of wood, man, but it's starting to split the wood. Try and use the stump a little bit, help me out. So what I'm doing is I'm putting the handle onto the stump, you know, and this way. There we go, look, it's going through. Look at that. Look at that. All right, let's try it this way now. Okay, all the way through, just about. Oh, look, it's splitting. It's splitting the wood. Look, 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 right there. Fantastic. All right. I'm going to get this blade out safely, and then I want to show you. The blade, because I'm curious myself to see if there's any issues. Okay, let's look. Let me see. Make sure I get this in the camera. All right, look at that. Nothing. Hot damn. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. I know it's going to be a long video, but I don't care. I want this thing quartered, halved, whatever. Again, I'm going to use the stump to help me out a little bit here. Come on. As one tough piece of wood, man. Okay. That is just wedged in there. Let's unwedge this puppy. Okay. And I'm beating on the handle. You know, I'm beating on everything right now. And so far, so good with this knife. Let's keep going, because I am just really surprised that this hasn't split yet. You know? Let's see. Got the protruding tang. Well, this is done again. Let's get rid of this. Damn. The beating I am giving this. Okay. Let's do a little, I don't know. Let's do some vertical batoning. Let me just make sure I get you guys in frame. Now, unfortunately, the blade is just not long enough to baton something this wide. So, but still, you know, just a really, really, really good test. Yes, I know that a lot of you are going to think I'm nuts, but I don't care. So I guess vertical is out. It wants to split, troops. It wants to split. All right, the vertical just, you know, it didn't work out as I had hoped because the blade is stout and short. So horizontal, it will still be until this thing splits. Plain and simple. You know what's good too, troops? They did this handle right. Hasn't come loose once, okay? Hasn't come loose once. Oh, it's starting to split open. Okay. All right, we're almost there. Thank you very much all for your patience. But again, like I said, if you made it this far, I got something serious to prove. So I guess I'm assuming somewhere in the center of this log are some fibers that are just holding on. You know, I mean, it's splitting the wood, okay? But there's some fibers in here. Oh, look, look. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll put a little wedge in there so I don't lose. All right, as you can see, the fibers are still probably holding on. All right. All right, good. I didn't lose the wedge. Where are we that needs it? Maybe over here. Let's see. Turn this around. Let's see. There we go. All right, as you can see, it's the fibers in there that are holding up this piece of wood. And the only reason why that is happening is because this knife is just too damn short. Not that that's a bad thing. Again, this would be an excellent combat utility knife, man. Any armed forces would be proud to own something like this, boy, let me tell you. All right, let's see if we can cut up the rest of those fibers. Let's finally get this thing halved. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Victory. All right. Victory. Thanks for sticking around this far. Yep, we're going to quarter it. I want to quarter this. Plain and simple. I wonder if this company even knows his knife or her knife can get this done. I want to know if they absolutely know if this knife, this excellent knife that they made, was capable of such brutalization. Okay, this'll last you forever. For what? 50 bucks? 60 bucks? And then we'll do another sharpness test. Gonna go right through a knot right now. Look at that, right through the knot, no problem. Awesome. There's some fibers in here. There we go. Excellent. All right, quartered. I don't know what this is, troops. I don't know what wood this is, but my God. Look at that, went right through that knot again. Check it out, look, look, look. Okay, this video is going on long enough. You know, this, I know that this knife is still sharp. I mean, you could see it's just still making the curls. There you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm done. If this doesn't prove to you that this is a badass blade, I don't know what else to tell you guys and gals, man. I'm going to the conclusion on this one because this was a long video, and those who stuck around to see what this knife can do, I really appreciate it. But man, oh man, badass. All right, troops, look, I know I didn't do a lot of work, but I'm spent, okay? Well, I mean, a lot of work for the conclusion. I'm spent, but you gotta admit. And someone please let me know what that piece of wood is so I can never, ever use something like that ever again. Holy cow. I mean, to put a knife through a test, man, I don't think I could have done any better in picking out that piece of wood, okay? I chopped, I halved, and I quartered. And knife is sharp still. I felt it with my finger, but I'm gonna show you that the knife is still pretty sharp. So I have a stick that I had used previously in other videos. Let's take off that bark. As you can see, it's taking off the bark. I'm making little curls over here. Look at that. All right, so that's still sharp. Taking off that bark. Very nice. And making the little curls, okay? Now you know I used every part of this blade, all right? Now I understand that batoning horizontally and vertically wedges, but I did chop through that hard piece of wood and it came through with flying colors, all right? I mean, it's insane. So, you know, you knife Karens, move on, seriously. I don't need your comments, you know, because you're only gonna get deleted and blocked. You know, I'm tired of that bullshit. You know, if you don't like the knife, move on, you know? I come out here, I bust my ass, you know, to show people who genuinely can't afford more expensive knives, and I show you an alternative. And you guys, some of you guys give me shit for it. Well, you know what, fuck yous, okay? Because this knife showed that it's a great budget option, okay? You don't like it? Unsubscribe, get the fuck out, all right? Sick and tired of hearing, oh, that's a cheap ass knife. Cheap ass knife, you know? There's nothing cheap about this. This knife fucking rocked. All right, troops, I'm done. Okay, I'm done ranting. And I don't know, I think I'm gonna be taking a little break from this channel for a little while. All right, I got things to do. So, I don't know when I'll be back, but I need to take a break from this. And that's all that there is to it. All right, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits, man. I hope you liked it. If you didn't, oh well. You know, I don't know what to tell you guys and gals. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day, no more. There are veterans and active military out there that once they get out of the service, all right, that they face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video will be links and websites that you could pause on, and you could find out all this information. Also, I'll have all this information in the comments and section below. I will leave a link to Takumitak, okay, their website. They've got some great information. This is a great knife. I don't care what anybody says. This knife kicks some ass, you know, and it still can go. All right, troops, legionnaires, new recruits, you guys, you know what? Take care of yourselves, man. I don't know when I'll be back, so, you know, we'll see you soon. Okay, take care, bye. Legionnaires!